Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Coach Jill, and I'm here with Coach Penny and Coach Paula. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
This is our Tuesday transformation group coaching call. Basically, it's our follow-up call to last night's call. And last night we were discussing the fact that we are in level 3, week 2 on the plan. So if you started in April, you will be on that week this week. So you are doing protein hyperdosing this week, and we're going to review that in a moment here. For anybody else who has started since April, I encourage you, please check in with your coach to make sure that you are on track. You are most likely in level 1 right now or level 2, so you're either going through, you're either starting with your whole food detox, and you might be coming up on your first juice fasting day this week. Otherwise, you are probably in level 2 and you're working through juice cycling. So make sure, no matter what level you're in, that you're connecting with your coach. Yesterday was Monday. You need to submit your results. We look for those results on Monday, so please make sure that you've submitted those results and gotten those over to your coach. So let's touch briefly on the level that most people are in, which is level 3, week 2, and it is protein hyperdosing week. This week you are going to be focusing in on protein at each meal. So you're going to be cutting back on your carbohydrates. You're going to be cutting back on your fats this week. What's going to happen with that? Well, you're going to make sure that you have protein at each meal. Your snacks should be protein focused, so things like hard-boiled eggs, almonds, you can do protein smoothie with protein powder, Penny, Paula, and other protein snacks you can think of.
When I did Protein Week, I did a lot of ground chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So with my meals, I would have, a portion of ground chicken or ground beef, grass-fed beef.
Yeah, and it's easy to do. And I think one of my favorite tricks for me for snacks, because I don't always do the traditional snacks, and I do my meal prep ahead of time. So I will actually split one of my meals in half, and half is a snack for the morning and half as a snack for the afternoon. So that's an easy way to just split those snacks up if you don't want to have typical snacks. So that's another easy tip for you for that. So this week you're going to be focusing in on your workouts should be short in duration, so 30 to 60 minutes. No heavy duty workouts this week. You're just not going to have the energy for them. You may feel some fatigue. This could be one of those weeks where you're going to need some support. So this may be a week where you need to reach out to your coach, because you may be feeling a little bit of fatigue. And the best advice that I can give you is you have to just get through this week. You have to muscle through this week and make it through. Make sure that you're getting plenty of water. If you're feeling fatigued, say you're sitting at your desk during the day, you're feeling a little fatigued, get up and walk around, move around, get up and stretch. Get that blood flowing, circulating. If you can get outside, take a walk. You've got to really, you've got to move beyond that, and it's 1 week. It is 1 week. You can make it through this 1 week. And think about it, next week is fat hyperdosing week, so next week you get to pamper yourself. So this is the week to schedule. Maybe you're going to schedule yourself a massage. Maybe you're going to schedule an acupuncture appointment. Go get a pedicure, something good for you, because next week you're going to be doing restorative fitness, so things like walking, yoga, nice, easy things. So if you think that you want to do something like that and take advantage of that, go ahead. Give yourself that piece to look forward to next week so that you can reward yourself from getting through this week. And some people are going to do really great this week. Some people process protein really well. They're going to love this Penny shaking her head. Some people are going to absolutely love this week. And maybe you didn't do so well last week, so you're going to come into this week and you're going to be feeling great. And these are all things, as we tell you, to be very mindful, especially during this 3rd month. Make sure that you're listening to your body. Write these things down. If you're not sure about what you're feeling with your body, connect with your coach and ask questions. This is really the time to reach out for support, ask questions, and figure out how your body processes food best. Do you do well with carbs? Do you do better with proteins? Do you need to go a little higher on your fats? By the end of this month, you're going to have those answers for yourself, and you're going to know exactly how to move forward with the program and where to go with this. So, Paula, what were your results coming out of level 3?
Overall, out of level 3, or just this week?
What did you find out about yourself?
I found out that I am not a carb person, though I think there's a fine line for me. Not enough is not good, and hyperdosing wasn't good either. So that fine line of placing my carbs strategically in the day really works well for me around my fitness. Protein was my best week. I felt like I had a lot of energy. I like working out. I liked the shorter workouts. And fat week, if I remember correctly, I think I was more tired, I want to say, or not as much energy, I think, for me in fat week. So I don't recall off the top of my head, like poundage wise, what happened. I just know that I learned a lot about myself at that time and how my body reacts to different foods.
I love that. How about you?
The carb week, I was bloated. I felt horrible. I cried. Protein week was fantastic. I loved it. I felt great. I had energy. Fat week was a big snooze fest. I slept through fat week, so it wasn't uncomfortable, but I had no energy. I just wanted to sleep. It just was very lethargic. So for me, the protein week was absolutely the best, and I kind of sensed that because I've always felt like I needed more protein than most. So I'd eat meat, probably more meat than I did vegetables. So I kind of gathered that's what the result would be. I didn't know I was affected by carbs and fat that much that way, but it was a real eye opener for me for sure.
I love that, and you may find also may find that you're a combination person as well. That maybe 2 of the weeks you do really well with. And I know for me, I do really well with protein, but I need to make sure that I have my regular servings of healthy fat in there for energy and for fat loss. So it's making sure that you have the right mixture and the right combination going for your body. Some of that takes a little bit of experiment even after you finish this level to know exactly where you need to go with this. So be kind to yourself. This is a great month to journal because you really need to track how your body's doing and how you're feeling, and really track those schmecks this month. It's going to give you a great indication of how you're doing with this. So, and if you have questions, if there's things that you're experiencing during each of these weeks that you're not sure, is it a good side effect? Is it not a good side effect? Make sure that you're connecting with your coach. This is the time. This is why you have a coach. So take notes, journal, and make sure that you're taking that time to connect with your coaches this week. It's very, very important. Now, as far as fitness this week, this is always a really interesting week for fitness because not a lot of people are used to doing more of the high-intensity training intervals. It can be a challenge. It can definitely be a challenge. So something I want to touch on, and it came to me after last night's call. So what happens? What do you do if you're just walking? What if your fitness has been walking all of this time? There's no reason why you can't make walking into HIIT intervals. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do that. So maybe you're going to add some hills. Maybe you're going to add some stairs. Maybe you're just going to pick up the pace. So if you're walking a block, walk a block at one pace, then on the next block you're going to walk as fast as you can for that block, and then you can walk slow again. You have lots and lots of options with this. So many, go and find a staircase, add those stairs in, and then finish out your walk. Hills are my favorite way to get HIIT training in when I'm walking. I actually plan my walking route to make sure that I'm adding in those hills. Not only is it great for your quadriceps, your glutes, your abs, it's a great way to get that cardio in there that you want with the HIIT training, and it's going to help you burn fat after your workout is done. You're going to continue to burn that fat. So you do have lots of options. We talked about last night on the call. There are so many HIIT workouts on there on YouTube. So if you just type in HIIT workout, you're going to find tons of videos that can't come up. Look for something that appeals to you. Look for something that works in with where you're at with your fitness level, or even just try something new. There are a couple workouts that are available that we have promoted through FitLife previously. Metabolic Aftershock is one, and Metabolic Prime. Those are two HIIT workouts which will work for you as well. So there's a lot of different options for you during this week. So make sure that you utilize that and try out different things. Part of this program, we encourage you to try on different fitness because this is a time to explore, really figure out what you do and don't like. And I love coming back to Paula with this example because she tried out several different gyms during this process to find the one that she loves now. And so when she goes to work out, she's doing a workout that she absolutely loves and she enjoys going to the gym. So this is really that time of exploration for yourself. Figure out what you love to do so that it's not this, oh my gosh, I have to work out. You should get excited to work out. Penny's doing rebounding. She's jumping up and down on a rebounder, which I love that too. I feel like a little kid jumping up and down on my rebounder. So find things that you enjoy, even if that means that you're going to get out and bike ride with your children or whatever. Do what moves you and do what you love. That's the important piece here, and it's about moving your body. So the other thing I want to touch on real quick, because if you did start in April, we have 2 weeks left. We are going to be talking about continuation options in the next week or so, so we're going to give you those. So once we've talked about continuation options, then you're going to be connecting with your coach to decide how you want to move forward, but we will be letting you know on that. And we'd love to have you continue with us, and many people do continue beyond. We'll talk about that next week. So, ladies, anything else you can think of? Nope. Okay. Well, then we will wrap up for today. We'll see you all back next Monday and Tuesday. Have a great week. Connect with your coach. Make sure that you are checking in. Send in those results. We want to know how you're doing. And have a great week. Enjoy Protein Week. So we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.